And y'all want to know something? Why do we need peacemakers? Because the world at large has declared war on God. A lot of people don't know what's going on right now. This is why so many people, I marvel at the people who are so offended right now by the smallest things that they think are large. I got news for you. We are so offended by material things, which shows our carnality and shows our own war against God. We don't realize something. This is not about black or white today, church. Someone wants us to think that this is a race war. This isn't a race war. Some people think this is about politics. I got news for you. This is not about Republican and Democrat. This is not about politics. So many people, they have this so wrapped up in so many things going on, and protest and all of these isms and division and all of this. People think this is what this is about. It's not about any of those things. The world has declared war against God. Ephesians chapter 6 tells us something very powerful, doesn't it? This is a spiritual battle. This is not a battle of flesh and blood. And the way Satan deceives us and puts us on the wrong side of the war, rather than us taking on the spiritual battle, we are taking on the battle of flesh and blood in so many cases. Why? Because we don't understand we're in a war. And I got news for you. This society is trying to make us pick a side. And people keep trying to pick the side of black and white, politics and all of these things. No, you better pick God. Amen. There's a war going on. Satan has declared war against God. Amen. Man has declared war against God. Mankind has declared war against God. Do y'all want to see what's going on? The reason why, church, there can be no peace in this world. Y'all want to know why? Because as long as man don't have peace with God, there'll be no peace. Amen. And you want to know where the disruption is? The disruption, church, is in the heart of man. This is where the war is going on. And that's why nation continues to war against nation. Do y'all know that man is warring against man, woman is warring against woman, man against woman, and vice versa? Do y'all know that parents and children are warring against one another? There is a war going on and we don't even realize it, but we better wake up. There is a need for peacemakers. There's a need for peacemakers because there is a war going on. Husbands against wives, children against parents. Guess what? Religion against religion. And when Jesus came onto the scene, do y'all realize there's a war going on when Jesus comes onto the scene? There's a war going on. There's a war going on because the Roman government, they are persecuting the people of God. They are suppressing. Y'all remember when I told you? They're suppressing and oppressing the people of God. Guess what? They're warring against the people of God. But not only that, the Pharisees have set up this system of a works righteousness system. And we're more elite. We are the chosen people of God, and the people who will not work themselves back into our good graces, they are at war. They're at war with the so-called sinners of God. They're at war. And Jesus comes onto the scene. And you know what Jesus knows? There needs to be a peacemaker. And the first peacemaker is going to be none other than Jesus Christ.